What's up? What's up? What's up? Um, I don't know who am I inviting to my live. I don't know. I ain't invite nobody, but I can invite up to 10 people. So I ain't even gonna use the link because it only say 10. It probably say 10 did I upgrade or something that I ain't upgrade. So ain't no need. That's why I connected to my social media because they ain't no need for me to upgrade for 10. So I'm trying to wait a second till I get some people in on TikTok because I know I have more people on TikTok than I have on what's that thing called, Facebook. So anyway, I just want to show off my sticker lab that I made. See, it says by Danielle because Danielle made it. Okay. Okay. That's why it says that. I actually made a sticker lab for you crafters. Y'all know what y'all like to do. So I'm gonna show you some stickers that I did last night. I haven't put these up yet, but I'm getting ready to today. Look at the lemon head. That's a sticker. Here's another one. And this is what you can make with the bot. And it just comes out in sticker form because that's all the bot does is make stickers, right? Okay, you see that? You see that? You see that? So anybody on TikTok, y'all can find the link in my bio, my Etsy store. Anybody on YouTube is in the description for the link and Facebook. Okay. But yeah, there you go. There you go. And look, they came out cute. And I started with an original. I started with a picture because I didn't have a prompt, but I had a picture, and I had the picture make me a prompt. So the picture made me a prompt. You can do it that way if that's the way you want to do it. You can do it either way. So when you first get Sticker Lab, let's go to the main page. You come up to the main page. It's 4 examples here. You have make me a cute animal sticker, create a space themed sticker set, design a retro text sticker, suggest a seasonal sticker pack. So you can click those if you ain't got no idea in your mind what you want to make as a sticker. You can click those because you don't know what you want to do. But if you know what you want to do, you just type it in right here. Just say, make me a, and you can say, make me a, I don't know, what we trying to make? Make me a, dog. Make me a dog with a Halloween costume. How you spell costume? I spell costume on. And that's all I gotta say. I only gotta say one little thing. The bot's gonna take over from there. So just say what you want to say, what you want to make, okay? And then it comes up. Perfect choice. A dog in a Halloween costume will make an awesome sticker. Let's walk through the design checklist. Okay, first it's going to do a checklist and you just pick what you want. So, style, do you want cute and cartoonish, bold, minimum, clean lines, graphic look, detailed, semi realistic? Um, let's go with a cute and cartoonish. Okay, and the Halloween costume, do you want a witch hat and a cape, a pumpkin and an outfit, a skeleton in a suit, a ghost sheet, a vampire cape plus fangs? Or you can say surprise me and they pick one for you. Okay. So we're gonna go with a the witch's hat. So I usually put a comma, just keep going. Okay. So the color palette is you have the classic Halloween orange and black, purple, and green. You can have the pastel Halloween soft orange, lavender, mint, cream, or the spooky dark black, gray, deep purple, neon accents. I'm just gonna go for the classic. So we're gonna put a comma again because we gotta pick the sticker size. The sticker size is really so it won't over make the sticker. But if you're gonna use your cutting software for your cricket moms, y'all hear me, cricket moms, you gonna have to fix the size anyway when you get over there. But we just gonna pick B 3 inches. finished paper, I just gonna say glossy because I always use glossy paper. So we're gonna say glossy, and then we picked all that. It asked us, I generate your Halloween dog stick with a bold white border, transparent background, and print ready 300 DPI. All this stuff I program into this, okay, to make sure all your pictures are 300 DPI, okay? All right. Would you like me to also suggest a Halloween theme sticker set expansion after you finish the dog? Say yes, because it gives you more suggestions. Okay. So now they're going to do the dog. Okay. So we're going to wait for the picture to come up. We didn't have to say, make me a sticker, because it's all the sticker lab does is stickers. Okay. So you can do anything. You can do sets. If you want to do a set of 6 on one page, you can do that. You don't have to do one at a time. You can do 6 on one page, because when you take it to your Cricut or whatever, you're going to cut it out as a page. You want at least 6 of them on one page. You ain't going to waste paper. So if you're doing a theme, you could say just put all 6 on the same page, and all 6 would be on the same page. So, we need some Halloween stickers anyway. So that's why I did Halloween. So we got a Halloween dog coming up. Okay. So they got a dog. He got a black background. You can't see it. It's there. It's like around him. It's a background. All right. And he's there. And that's the dog. Okay. So then it's going to suggest the expansion stuff that I said, okay, yes. So the Halloween dog sticker expansion option, a pumpkin patch pack, dog in pumpkin outfit, cat in pumpkin outfit, a ghost in pumpkin outfit. Or you can pick the spooky friend pack, dog, witch, cat, vampire, bat with candy, ghost, bunny. Or the haunted house pack, dog, witch, haunted house, flying bats, jack-o'-lanterns. You can pick D, surprise me. And I'll pick a spooky mix for you. Custom pack builder. You name a Halloween theme, I design it. Combine packs, pick 2, merge like pumpkin patch and spooky friends, and pumpkin party crew. Or you can do a fusion pack, the pack of 3 to merge into a wild Halloween mashup. So if you want to mash them up, fuse them together, combine them, you can. That's F and G. If you want to do your own thing, you can custom E. If you want to pick one of their suggestions, and just pick one of their suggestions. So I'm going to pick B. So we're going to pick B. So I'm just going to put B here. I made sure I made it put letters next to stuff so it could be an easy choice, and you won't have to type it out. You don't have to say, I want pumpkin, all that typing. Just say B. Okay. So that's all you got to say. All right. And it knows what you're talking about. It's going to give me the B right now. It will do the specs again, because now it's going to say awesome choice. Spooky Friends pack will pair your Halloween dog with some fun companions. Here's the set breakdown: a dog in a witch's hat and a cape. Yet they already made that. So it got a green check mark. It already made it. Cat vampire with cape and teeny fangs. Bat with candy holding a little treat bucket. And ghost bunny, cute rounded sheet ghost look. Do you want me to generate all 3 spooky friends together as a sheet, or make them one by one? So let's say a sheet. Oh, you gotta put one word, sheet. You know what I'm talking about. Just pick a word. You know what you know. Okay. And so it says perfect. A spooky friend sticker sheet. It is. So now, before they generate it, let's lock in the details for the sticker sheet. You want it in a grid, neatly arranged in rows and columns, a cluster, characters grouped in a fun arrangement, scattered, playful, random placement with spacing. And then they're going to ask you for the sheet size, what size paper you're using. If you're using a full sheet of paper, then pick 8.5 by 11. So, okay, you just reply with your picks. Okay, so I'm going to pick, I like grids. So we just going to do grid. It's a comma. Is that a comma? Where's my comment? Oh, there it is. A comma and C because we use 8.5 by 11. So I'm gonna hit it on that. So when they pick the size, that's how they're gonna spread it out on the paper. So it's only 3 on this one, so it should fit. If it was 6, it depends on the size paper you want to have. That's why they want to know what size on this bot so they can spread it out right. And I always say the grid so everything be neat on the page. But usually I do 6 on the page. I'm only doing 3 on this. If I'm going to cut them out, I'm not going to cut these out. But if I was going to cut them out, then I would want 6 on the page. At least 6 on the page instead of 3. So I won't waste paper because I do my stickers in sublimation and I use sublimation paper. And sublimation paper is the paper that I put in the heat press. So what I do, I print it out in sublimation, and then I have sublimation sticker paper. And then this is sublimation. Let me show y'all sublimation sticker paper, so y'all know what it is. And then I have this. It's sublimation sticker paper. So first you gotta have sublimation paper and a sublimation printer. So if you ain't got no sublimation printer, you need to use regular printer sticker paper. You don't use sublimation. Just use some regular sticker paper like this sticker paper, HT Ront printable vinyl sticker paper. You need the regular sticker paper. But if you have a sublimation printer, I like sublimation stickers because their color is like crazy good. So I do like to use this with my sublimation paper. And these I print on the inkjet. These I need a sublimation printer. So you can do it any way you want to. Okay, whatever you want to do. I like sublimation stickers because I like the color of them when they come out the heat press. So I do like to do them in sublimation. So as you see, here go all the little stickers. It's 3 of them. They coming down. And well, they said a bat with a ghost. Are they supposed to be together? I don't know. Would this cut together? I don't know. They said a bat. No, they said a bat and a bunny. So the bat is too close to the bunny. Let me see if I can get that separate. Put bat by itself. Okay, I'm gonna get the bat by itself. And then I get the bunny by itself. And then baby by itself. Okay, we're gonna do 3, 8, oops. So any kind of mistake, just tell it to fix it. Fix it, darn it. All I can do is tell them to fix it and fix it. So I just tell them to put the bunny by itself because that was too close together. Maybe because the bat wings came out like they did and stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna do the bat by itself too, but maybe that's what happened because of them bat wings. I'm gonna do the bunny by itself. Bunny. Let's see, put bunny by itself. Toe when it's finished. But yeah, that's probably what happened because them wings was coming out. And they probably measured, like, see how this one is cut right here? And then wings came out and that probably messed it up. Because of them bat wings, okay? So really, it didn't really make a mistake. It was just doing the margins, and that's what happened. The wings came out and hit the goose. So we can fix that by doing it by itself. So this is a different bat, ain't it? Oh, it's the same bat. Then we do the other one by itself, the bunny. So we can just do them by itself. Because of that. And it's cool. So we have the bat, and we can take these two, leave them because they fine. That's close, but it's still okay. So it's a little space in there, a little teeny space in there, so it's fine. Usually when my stuff touch when I cut it, I just take the scissors and snip it right there. Cheap or something. That's all I do. Is snip it, snip it, snip it. I'm not cutting. So we're gonna do B and A. So B and A. And I did buy some magnet paper, but I thought this was the big size and I bought the wrong size. But I did try these and made some sticker magnets. And it came out right. I mean, I messed up a little bit because this paper, I need the same size as my paper, but this was the one I did. Mellow as watermelon. It's a magnet. Well, this won't stick to that, but it's a magnet. I use this magnet to put. I cut it in my Romeo. My Romeo's strong enough to cut through this magnet sheet, so you gotta put on like 160 though to cut. It cut. So what I do, I cut the paper first on a low cut setting, and then when I peel that off, I leave the registration marks on the Romeo and stick that under it, and then let that cut in the same space, and it worked. It worked out that way. But I wish I had the big sheet, because I'm trying to do this. Yeah. Okay. I wish I had bought that. I wasn't paying attention to the size, and I didn't know that said 4 by 6 when I bought them. I was like, that's a 4 by 6. I was like, why is so little? I thought they were full size sheets. I said, no wonder they was $5. And I had got like, how many packs of these? I got like 4 packs or something. I think I got 4 packs. I said, no wonder they was $5 because it was. Okay, there go my ghost by itself. Okay. So what was another pack that they suggest? So we're going to do another pack out of this. I'm trying to get 10 of them anyway. So let's go do the Spooky Friends pack. So this time I won't say B because it'd be confused because I got so many other things. So I'll just say the Spooky Friends pack. And I'm just going to put that in. So it's going to make me a witch dog. It's already done. Vampire cat. The only thing got on here. Since you already have 3 out of 4 of the set, the missing one is the vampire cat. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're smart enough to know that. So just make it. And just make the 2, 3, and so you're smart enough to know that I already have those characters, and it said you already got those. Okay, so what was on another set? Let me go look. I think it was up here. Where is it? After I made that. Oh, you know what? I picked the wrong pack. I should have picked. It should have been up here where it said expansion pack. I was supposed to do because I did the I need to do the monster friend pack. What did I do? The haunted. I didn't do the haunted house pack. Let's do the haunted house. What did I do? Wait a minute. Hold on. I did I don't even know what I did. B. Oh, I did B. Spooky Friends pack. So I didn't do the haunted pack. That's the one I need to do next. I need to do the haunted pack. So let me do haunted pack. Haunted pack next. And what was this supposed to be? The vampire? That was the only one I didn't do. That's what it said. I did the witch dog. I did the bat with candy. I did the ghost bunny. The vampire cat. I thought I did a vampire. Oh, well, I didn't do a vampire cat, obviously. Okay, so that's a vampire cat. Anyway, you can find my bot on my Etsy store. It's called The Sticker Lab. I made it, and it just makes you stickers, and it's $12.99. And if you got to have ChatgptBot 5, once you download it, and you go to the download page. Once you go on the download page and you download it, it will go straight on your ChatgptBot and be on the left hand side, and it should say the sticker lab. And use it. Make you some stickers, crafters. Oh, this is cute. This is cute. All right, so where we at now? Okay. It said, do I want them on a final sticker together? Nah, I'll leave it like that. Let's go to the Haunted Pack next. The Haunted Pack. So this is fun. I mean, I can do this all day. I can make stickers for anything, everything, whatever I want to make stickers for. You can make it. If you want to make Christmas tag stickers, you can make Christmas tag stickers. For like Christmas tags like these, I made these like that. The Christmas tag, see? Christmas tag, to and from. It puts it on there. I made those. And I also made some, I had some chinchilla ones, but I don't know where I put them. Did I leave them up here? Then I made some chinchilla tags. But I have made a lot of tags. So I'm good for Christmas gifts because I got tags. I made a lot of tags. Okay, so what we got here? We're going to pick the Haunted House, Spooky Windows, Glowing Eyes Inside. And here's the set breakdown. Okay. Before I generate a haunted sticker sheet, let's confirm layout. So we want a grid A. And we want 8.5. We take that. And that's it. That's what we want. So in this pack, we should be getting Haunted House, Jack-o'-lantern, Creepy Tree, and a Flying Ghost. And hopefully they ain't overlapping on each other. So we should be getting those 4 stickers. Now that they said at 8.5, you can put up to 9 to 12 stickers, but I don't do that many. I do like 6 for my Romeo. Because I have to size them when I get them over there anyways. But I do at least I do at least 6 on the page. You know, when I do stickers. I don't do 9 or 12. I guess you can, but I don't do it. I just do 6 on the page. That's it. If you can, if you want to. But you can say how many you want to set anyway. You can say, okay, I want a set of 9. Then it will make up some more and give you a set of 9. You know, depends on what you want. If that's what you want. But I think when you do sets, maybe you should cut it down from 3 inches maybe to 2. And then you probably won't get like the overlapping and stuff on something. If you, because you're going to size it anyway when you take it to your cutting software. So I guess it really don't matter. If you want to size it down, it probably really don't matter. So it can fit on the page. Now these ghosts is fine. Oh, everything fit. The pumpkins are here, the tree, and all that stuff. Now if I want to put these on my Etsy, I'm gonna have to individualize them. Or I can give them into packs like this. I don't have to individualize them because people that buy them more or less got a Cricket or a Romeo or Juliet, a silhouette. They going to cut them out anyway. Or with scissors, they going to cut them out anyway. So you can actually leave them in sheets like this and put them up on that. So you don't have to separate them because they can cut them out themselves. So why you separate them? And it's faster to have them in sheets, you know, like that. So that's better. So, okay, so we got expansion packs. So let's do Monster Friends. Let's do B. We're going to do B. B. So I can leave them in packs. I can put them in individuals or whatever. Just leave them in packs. You can leave them in packs. If people want to get the download, this one I got to separate because of these two. But if you're going to leave them in packs, then just leave them in packs because they're going to print them out anyway. You can leave them in packs. You don't have to do them individually. So that's the reason people buy stickers. They got to make them when they buy the digital files. So they're going to make them, and then they're going to print them out on their own stuff. So like something like this, if I downloaded it, hold on, I'm going to show y'all. I usually download, if I download for ChatGPT, I download to put it on Canva. So I would put it on Canva first, just so I can make sure it's no background and size it up and stuff. So I would go do I usually do 3,000 by 3,000. And then I would upload this in here. And then I will hit the background remover. Even though I did it transparent, I still hit the background remover. And if you want to see the white outline, you got to change your background to black. Then you can actually see it. And then usually I will go ahead and name it over here. And then when I go to, I download it, name it, download it. And then I go to my Sizer software. And then this is where I will cut it. I would print it on the sublimation paper or your inkjet, whichever one you're using. So you would download this. Let me hold on. I need to name this one. Let's name it Halloween Pack 1. So I'm just gonna name that Halloween Pack 1. So then I would open up because I got a Romeo, so I got Sizer software. If you got a Cricut, open up your own Cricut software. Every machine comes with their own software. You got Locklick, you got Juliet or whatever. And then I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna import it into here. Did I download it already? Hold on. I don't even know if I downloaded the thing. Hold on. Did I just download it? I forget whether I downloaded it. I don't think I did. So we got to download it first. Download it, transparent, download. And download it first, and then you can get it on there. Well, it has to be downloaded. Okay. I like to have it on. Where is it? Where's my download? Hold on, y'all. I got to clean out my folder because that's why I can't find it. Let me go get it again. Bam. Here it is. On my desktop so I can find it. So then we got file, import, and desktop. And then I'm going to put it on my cutting software. So I'm going to leave it on print and cut because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to print it, I'm going to cut it. So basically, next, if I was making the stickers, so the people that buy the downloads, that's what they're there for, to buy the stickers. So I'm going to fix the offset on here a little bit. I'm going to see. This is going to be close. I'm going to probably have to use scissors to pull this apart, to cut the edges because of the fact they're so close together. Let me see. Take that off. Put that back. See, they really close if I do that offset, that. Let's pull it back down. Take the holes out. That works. So now they all right now. So we're going to hit finish. And they here, and then usually I take the marks, put them up in the corner, and then I will size this up for a page. Now, when they a page, then they should be each 3 inches anyway, but it's like a big size because you're using a whole page to print them out. So that's what's happening right now because I'm using a whole page to print them out. Then I just send them over here, and then I print them on either my inkjet. I print on inkjet, or I'm going to use my sublimation printer, which is here, which I need to pull it in. That's why it disappeared. Need to pull it in just a little bit. Just why it just disappeared. There. I can do it on my sublimation printer. And then this is the cut right here. So this is how the cutting machine will see that I hit it for the Romeo to cut it, and it cut out the stickers. So that's how that works. That's how that works. That's how that works. Now with these being funny looking shapes, and see how they like kind of close right there. I could make it like put less on a page when they big like this, like a house and a tree. Like only put 3 on the page or something. But that's okay because you can fix it with scissors. All you gotta do is get some scissors and you can fix it. It is fixable. Just cut it with some scissors. So I don't know why I'm off the screen right here. I don't see I'm in the red though. Why are you so not with me today? I don't know what this is doing. I have no idea what it's doing right now. What are you doing? I don't know. But anyway, it was okay over this side. So long as it's okay on this side, I'm good. so we'll print it and then we cut it. This is the cutting. That other page was the printing. So that's the printing and this is the cutting. So what I do when you do sublimation paper, everything got to be mirrored. So I usually mirror it. I don't know why this keeps jumping out. I mirror it at first, and then if I'm using sublimation paper, remember this because I did it wrong when I first started doing it. And I kept saying, why is this thing not cutting? It's cutting over my picture and stuff. I thought something was wrong with the Romeo. But what it was I mirrored it. But when you cut it, you got to unmirror it if you're using sublimation sticker paper. Because you taking the regular sublimation paper, you sticking the sticker paper on top. I put 4 pieces of tape on each side, one piece of tape on each side to hold it on there. I take it to the heat press and I press it. Once I press it, then I take that paper off, the sublimation paper, and it's on the sticker paper. But it's the opposite direction. So I was leaving the mirror on. So if I left the mirror on, it's going to cut wrong because once you do the sublimation, it's the opposite direction. Okay. So because this little arrow right here be on this side right here. Okay. So it does no longer be on this side. It be on this side. So you got to make sure you take the mirror off or you're going to cut it wrong. So take the mirror off for the cut. It's going if you use a sublimation paper. Now, if you use a regular inkjet, inkjet paper, you don't even have to mirror it. Just leave it. Don't even put the mirror on. Just cut it. And then when you get to the cut part, just cut it. You don't have to do anything. Just don't mirror it. But if you use a regular inkjet, regular inkjet sticker paper, just do that. So if you get regular inkjet sticker paper, get the glossy paper because they look better in glossy. Or you can use what's it called? Holographic paper. You can use holographic sticker paper. You use clear sticker paper if you're going to put them on like clear jugs or clear bottles, or if you're making cups or something, or them glass cups and jars. If you want to make them clear, you can use clear sticker paper. Okay, but otherwise, sublimation, just make sure you mirror it when you first do it. But when you cut it, you got to take that mirror off because it's the opposite direction once you put it in the heat press. It's going to transform into the sublimation sticker paper. So it's going to be in the opposite direction, okay? So make sure, because when I first started doing it, I cut up some stuff. I was like, why is this? Because when I did it, I didn't take the mirror off. So the tree was really supposed to be over here. And it was cutting it like the tree was over here, or something. And I was like, why is it doing that? I couldn't understand why I was doing that until I figured it out. And I said, it's backwards. It comes out the mirror once I put it on the other paper. That's what it was. So I always remember to take the mirror off if you use sublimation sticker paper and put it in the heat press. Now I do make sublimation stickers because I like making them because they are very um they are very, I don't even know if I got paper in this thing. Let me see. Let me see if I got paper, if I can print it. But yeah, but they are very, like, all these purple colors and oranges will be real deep on the sublimation. Now the inkjet, they do the colors, but the colors are deeper if you do sublimation. That's why I like doing sublimation stickers more than I like doing inkjet stickers. I rather do them in sublimation that way because the heat press pulls all that ink out onto the paper. So we do like doing that, and that's what the bot is for people to make stickers. Okay, that's exactly what it's for. Okay, it's just for stickers. I made it just for stickers. Let me see. So all you crafters out there, y'all can do. Oops, y'all can do stickers. So now I just printed it out. See. And that's what it looks like. This is sublimation A sub. You see A sub back here. This is A sub sublimation. You have to have a sublimation printer. So I took an Echo tank I bought, the 8500, the one that got 6 tanks. I put sublimation ink in it instead of the regular ink that come with it. So I turned it into a sublimation printer. And then my other one is an Echo Tank 2760. That's my regular inkjet. But this is my sublimation. It's sublimation ink. It's not regular ink. So you have to buy sublimation ink if you want to transform an Echo Tank into. They got cheap Echo Tanks now. I've seen Echo Tanks for $135. If you want to get an Echo Tank, buy the sublimation ink. You can get it on Amazon. Hippo I use the Hippo ink. And then don't put the regular ink in your printer. Get the sublimation ink and pour the sublimation ink into the printer. Because once you put the regular ink in, you got an inkjet. You can't do nothing about it because it's a tank. So you don't want to put the regular ink in. And then you buy this A sub sublimation paper. It's not expensive. I usually get like 100 sheets. And so this is ready for cut. So then I take this and I put it on my Romeo. And then once I put it on my Romeo, I usually take it and I put it on my cutting mat. You see paper stuck to it right there. I was supposed to clean this up. I like to use, I don't really use new mats when I do paper because new mats will tear that paper up. So keep your old mats, the ones that's not that sticky when you do paper. Don't throw away your old mats. Yeah. I try to keep my new mats. My new mats for new stuff, like when I do HTV, when I really want it to stick. But when I do this paper, I use my old mats because they're not as sticky, the old mats. And it won't tear my paper apart when I try to. So right now, I'm just putting it in the Romeo, which is my cutting machine. And then I'm just going to hit the cut part, and then of course take the mirror off. I'm gonna take the mirror off because I'm using sublimation. So I took the mirror off, and then I'm gonna hit send the cutter, and okay, and it's gonna cut it. It's gonna cut the design out once it reads the registration, which I can't never get the thing right. But on the Romeo, it has a screen where I can move the crosshair arrow to the corner and just hit okay, and it start reading. So I do like the screen on the Romeo and Juliet. You don't need a Romeo, get a Juliet, because I only use the 12-inch side of this thing. And it's so long. I wish I had got a Juliet there. But the only time I used the 24-inch part of here when I made a doormat and I need the whole 24-inch for the lettering. That's the only time I used it. Most of the time, oh shoot. Y'all, I forgot to change my cutting speed. Oh my God, I just tore the paper up. I turn it up, y'all. I turn it up. We got to cut that again. I don't even know if I got any more paper in there because I forgot to change my cutting. I forgot I was cutting that damn magnet. That really tore it up. Cut that magnet yesterday, and I had to have that magnet up. I forgot to change this off a magnet. Dang. Let me change. Let me get this off a magnet. Oh my goodness. because I had it on mag and my cutting force was really high. Oh my goodness. I cut on 20 for this paper. That's all I cut on is 20. So we gotta redo this paper. I mean redo this again. So let's do it again. Oh, you know what? What was that? I was wait a minute. Let me see something. I'm using the bottom tray. Ooh, that's what happened. Let me see something. Cause I'm like, wait a minute. I was using the bottom tray. Why did it do that? Okay, let's just mirror it again. Cause I'm using the bottom tray. The reason I'm using the bottom tray because my film that I put in for that mobile phone press, it get jammed on the top, but it won't get jammed in the tray. So I had switched it to using the tray, and that's probably what it is because I had switched it to use the tray. Maybe I don't have to do it when I use the tray because know what it was cutting out? The tree on top of the pumpkin. Because I usually use the top feed and I use the tray because of that film I had to put in for that mobile thing and it couldn't go through the top and so I put it in the tray. So maybe that's it. I don't care about messing up this paper because this paper ain't expensive and I can get this paper for cheap and I get like 100 sheets and stuff. I don't even think I have paper in there. Let me get some. I don't even think I have any in there. We don't have no paper in here. Okay. I don't have any paper, but this is the paper right here. Sublimation paper. You get like a hundred. Well, I had 110 sheets in here. Usually I keep 2 boxes here. But right now I only got one. And this is what I do my t-shirts with when I do sublimation. You gotta do sublimation on polyester. Okay. It only works on polyester when you do shirts. Gotta be polyester. I don't really like polyester blended on shirts either because of the fact that I don't know. I just don't like it. I like 100% polyester. I'm gonna do sublimation. I'd rather do 100% polyester. Let me turn this over because this is the bottom tray. On the bottom tray, I have to face it down and put the lettering on the back. Facing me. If I use the bottom tray, but if I use the top tray, it's the opposite way. So remember that. Let me see. Is it going to go ahead and do it? Oh, I got to do it. Let me see. Okay. Close. All right, let's redo so we can print. But yeah, you use the bottom tray, you face it down, and the lettering on the back of the sublimation paper will be showing you see it. But if I do the top, I put it in like this. But if I do the tray, I put it in like this. So you gotta remember that. And that's probably why I was cutting on the wrong side. I'm thinking because I was using that tray. Because I'm like, why is it cutting the tree? I don't know why I did that. I thought I took the mirror off. We don't know. But this is some other sticker paper you can use. I got some vinyl sticker paper. Now this is for like glass and stuff. If you do them in vinyl, do these kind of stickers. I got some in here. I was doing some labels. You want to do labels and stuff, you get the clear sticker paper. And they also have holographic paper. So everything prints on holographic, different holographics. So we got some of that too. We got all kinds of paper. So when you start crafting, it's all kinds of paper. And I didn't know nothing about this stuff till I started crafting. I learned from the YouTuber girls. I was like, they got a whole lot of different papers. Okay. So then I know which one is which and what for. Just like HTV, I had to learn which vinyl is the vinyl, which one is the right one, and all that stuff. So you gotta learn all that stuff. It's a lot of different vinyls. They got puff vinyl, they got leather-like vinyl, they got vinyl just to go on cups and stuff, permanent vinyl. It's so many dang on vinyls. And I was like, oh my God. But yeah, so you have to learn all this stuff. And I just learned it from YouTube, from the girls that I follow on YouTube that do crafting. So that's all I learned it from, you know. Oh, did I print that again? Oh man, I ain't want to print it again. What was I doing? Oh, I supposed to be doing the damn thing. Let me see. The ghost is over there. So I ain't gotta take the mirror off when it's the opposite way. When I'm feeding from the top, I'm going to take the mirror off. But feeding from the bottom, I don't have to take the mirror off because it's supposed to cut. No, do I? Wait a minute. What did it cut last time? Oh, it cut the tree. Let me take the mirror off. It did cut the tree, so let me take the mirror off. We getting confused. Okay, let's take the mirror off of it. Wait a minute. Hold on. 1 second. We got this wrong again. Hold on. Because when I'm looking at the paper, the pumpkin is on that side. Hold on. What happened? I don't know what happened. I think it's because I'm using that bottom tray. I think that bottom tray is throwing me off. So let's leave the mirror on. But it looked like it cut the tree first. But the paper is the opposite way or something. Something happened, but I don't know what it is. Okay, we're gonna try it. I don't know what happened because it looked like it was doing a tree first for some reason. Let's see. I'm gonna see what it do. We just ruined another piece of paper if it doesn't do right. I'll be supposed to see. Okay, the pumpkin is doing it. So I didn't have to take the mirror off when I had it in the bottom tray. So usually I use the top tray. That's probably why I jack that up. Because I usually take the mirror off if I use the top tray. Alright, so okay, and it's cut. And we are all cut out. Now, I can cut it with the sublimation paper, which I should have probably did. Cut it with the paper, but I did. But that's okay. We can get them done again with the paper. Yep. Which I should have cut them with the sublimation paper. So these are all cut out. So you see, they are cut. I cut them out. I cut them all out. And they are cut from the machine. You see how perfectly these stickers would come out. I got another sheet. So we're going to do this sheet. Now, this is the way I should have done it. I don't know what I was thinking. But I can still use those. But I was thinking, I wasn't thinking when I was doing it. So what I should have did was attach it before I cut it. So that's what we're going to do this time. We're going to take this sublimation sticker paper. I can still use those though. But we're going to take this. This is called sublimation sticker paper. Any sublimation, you don't have to have this brand. This is sublimation sticker paper. And what you do, you take the shiny side and you put it down on top of the print like this. And usually I just tape it on the sides with one piece of tape on each side just to hold it in place when I put it in the heat press. And then I take it to the heat press. And then once I get it on here, then I cut it. I don't cut it ahead of time. I don't know what I was thinking about. I probably was thinking about when I was doing those stickers yesterday. Look, I'm supposed to do this first and then put it in the heat press first. I ain't done it in a while. That's why my mind forgot how to do it. I supposed to do it like this and do it like this. I can put those on a Halloween shirt because they sublimation So I can take these. If I got a polyester shirt, I can I can press these on a polyester shirt or something. So they won't go to waste if I make a Halloween shirt. But so I just taped the four sides. So that's what I did. Tape four sides. And then this goes in the heat press. I warm it up to like 300 for 30 seconds. And then once you do that, then all the print will be on the sublimation sticker paper like that. And then I come back and put it through the through the daggone machine. So we gotta press it first. So I need to plug my heat press in. So let me plug my heat press in. Okay, I turned the heat press on. It's out there. It can't fit in here with me. So it gotta heat up anyway to 300. So we can come back to that. And once I heat press it, y'all can see how it really look. But I have to heat press it first. So we can go back to the bot. Now, let's go back to the bot. And where we at? We was ready to do another one. What were we doing? Oh, the Franken's puppies and stuff. So we're gonna do a grid. I think I do A instead of the whole sheet thing. Or should I do the whole sheet thing? What kind of stickers are these? Franken puppy, puppy cat, vampire. I just don't want them to touch each other. So I'm gonna do C. And then I'm gonna say make sure they don't touch each other. Okay. I'll just make a command for the bot to make sure they don't touch each other. So you can say stuff like that, especially if they had an error before. Just tell it, don't do it. That's all. That's all you gotta do. I don't really have to program that in. Just say, don't do it if it happens. Okay. Don't let them touch each other. Okay. There. The bot is smart. It will catch on. If it catch on, then you ain't gotta say it again. It catch on. Once it catch on. So yeah. So we could put these on like a Halloween shirt or something. I can press them on a Halloween shirt because I just did that all wrong. Because I ain't done it so long. I forgot I put it on the paper first and put it in the heat press first before I even put it in the cutting machine. So we forgot all about that part. So that's what I'm gonna do. Take it, take it, take it. That's why I kept saying if I put it on this paper, then I gotta take the mirror off. That was the problem because I didn't put it on the paper and put it in the heat press. So I do still take the mirror off once I get it on this sheet because it's gonna be in the opposite direction. Now do you know why I wasn't even thinking because I haven't done it in a while, so I wasn't really thinking about it at all. I ain't been myself in a week. I had sinus problems like the last going on 2 weeks. I had sinus headaches, sinus. Yesterday I went out, my eyes are watering. I went out today and I wasn't even supposed to go out today, but I went out today and put a mask on because I was like, I don't know what's going on with these sinuses. It's just like, oh my goodness, they bad because it hasn't rained in weeks and weeks and weeks. And it's so dry and it's like, I'm suffering. So I'm trying to get this stuff going. It's like messing up my eyes, but I can't see, so I can't even be on the computer. I was like, I got to put my stuff on Etsy, so it better stop so I can work. Because right now, it's like my eyes is like, ooh, So then I've been taking allergy medicine, so I had to go on a decongestion because that allergy medicine ain't even working. And then I had amoxicillin for my sinus infection, and I finished that, and I still had a headache, and I still had problems. So I was like, well, the doctor did say take the decongestant. So since I do have high blood pressure, I just got the HPB decongestant pill. So I took one of those. I was like, if you don't, and I sucked on the holes. That kind of cleared my head up a little bit, sucking on that hole. So hopefully I can get rid of this stuff. I hope it rain for 3 days straight. We just need like rain for like 3 days, a week or something. Cause this is crazy. I ain't never had sinuses this bad. It is just the worst this year. The worst. Okay, we got the dog, a cat, a bat, a bunny. Okay, so we got some more that we can do. We got some more. We can add the Canva, and we just add it to our Canva. Yep. Mm-hmm. We're gonna add it on to the collection. So we do a whole collection of 4 on a sheet or whatever. It just do a whole collection, and then this is what I put on my Etsy store for people. You know, this is the reason I made the bot with Etsy. I made the bot for this, for this, for this, for this. And you can find it on my Etsy store. You can buy this bot, the Sticker Lab. It's on my Etsy store. There it is. Sticker Lab, Sticker Lab. If you got to have ChatGPT 5, because that's where it goes on ChatGPT 5. Okay, so, all right. So, next expansion Haunted Forest Pack. Spooky trees, owls, wolves, mushrooms, and Facebook. Okay, let's do the spooky. Let's do that. A. So all I'm gonna do is make some like Halloween packs for Etsy. So I'll probably do 10 packs of 4, because usually I do 10 when I do a pack. I don't be look. Them people that be putting 50, 100, 300 together, they can have that mess. That's too much. I do a pack. Anything I do is only 10 images. That's all I do is 10. I don't be putting together all them big packs of things. No, because sometimes when I'm on Etsy buying stuff, I don't buy bundle stuff because I don't want all that stuff on my computer. So I don't buy them big bundles of things. No, that's too much. It's too much going on. Okay, so we don't do that. Okay, here's the set breakdown, and then we want a grid, and we want. Let's see. Okay. So we're ready now for the next batch. Mhm. So we can do this till we get 10. And then once I get 10, then I'll do the file. I do a thumbnail for Etsy. And then I put in a zip folder. And then I go to Etsy and build it and put the zip folder in the digital file. And then when people buy it, they just download the digital file. That's it. It's all to it. That's all to it. Nothing more, nothing less. And yeah, I sold stuff. I only been doing images for like a month and a week, I think. So that's like 5 weeks. But I done sold like $44 worth of images. So I think I sold one of my bots, the black woman art one. I sold that one, plus the rest of it was just images. So there you go. Ain't got no complaints on my bot because the person that bought it like over a week ago. They ain't said nothing. Because they don't wrong my bots. My bots be fire. I put details into my bots. My bots be cranking out stuff. Okay. Ain't never wrong from them, because I had this other one called Black Women Art right here, and it does like Black Women Art. I'm just gonna hit hyper real hip hop, and it's gonna give you the specs first, so you can buy this one on Etsy too. It's called Black Women Muse Art Muse. Okay, so It gives you your hair. If you want long braids, metallic. Well, this one gave me the thing because I picked this sample. So there it goes. Everything. It goes, it gives you accessories, your makeup, your nails, your body art, your footwear, your outerwear, your headwear, your art style, your mood, your pose, your gesture, your lighting, your perspective, your palette, your background, your prompts, your body type, your framing, your camera angles. So when you get the download off of Etsy, let me see if I can show y'all what this one look like. Where am I? Hold on. Let me go into the listings real quick. See, I told you I made $44. I really sold 22 things. It's like 20 orders because two people bought the same thing twice. I was like, it's a digital file. So why are you buying it twice? I don't know. Don't ask me. Here's the other one. It's called Black Woman Art Muse. And this one right here, let me see. There it is. So you convert your thoughts into a Black woman art. This is for your prompt for ChatgptBot. So that's the price. This one just does all this art you see right here. I did with this bot. All this came from the bot. The bot. The bot. The bot. The bot. And then I put this here. I only asked to design streetwear look with attitude and grunge, and it gave me her. Okay, I ain't asked much. And this is another cool one. I do bots. It's off my bot. Okay. Every image I sold except for two football images and the one prompt. Somebody bought this prompt. So that was three things. Everything else out of the 22 sales was black art. So I made this bot for you. So you would get a PDF of the angles of the camera angles because I had them coded like C16 for low angle. If you don't want low angle, you can go overhead. I don't know the codes offhand, but you can go overhead. You can pick the framing, full body head. If you don't want the full body, you can change that. Body type, you can make a curvy girl if you want a curvy girl. You can add prompts if you want prompts. If you want anything you want, and you can change all this stuff. You don't want her in a cap. You can take it off. You want a tattoo. You can put a tattoo. You can put the makeup. You can change the makeup. You can change the hair. So when you make changes in here, all you gotta do is say one. Like I'm gonna change the hair. I'm gonna change it to locks with blonde tips. Okay, and that's it. I'm gonna change it, and then it's gonna give you the specs again with the change in it. So here it is. Locks, long locks with blonde tips, thick and styled to swing with the movement. There we go. All right. If I don't want prompts in here, I've changed the prompts. Let's change the prompts. Holding mobile phone. Okay, we're gonna change that. So I can change it to holding mobile phone. Okay, where's it at? Prompt. Here we go. Mobile phone glowing with holographic screen, sparks in the air. Whatever. This is more or less hip hop kind of picture. Right that I'm doing. That's the prompt. And then it say generate it now. I can say yes, generate it now. So it only does black women. So I don't even have to say I want a black woman. I don't have to say none of that because the bot knows what I want. But you get to pick the style of woman. If you want to carry a Gucci bag and wear Nike sneakers or Converse sneakers, whatever you want her to do and put on. You want pink lipstick, say pink lipstick. You want a cat eye, say cat eye on the makeup part. You want jewelry, you want a tattoo. It even does tattoos, y'all. So, hey. Oh, let me get this on my screen. I just seen it pop up, this little puzzle thing. Hold on. I hate this when they do that. Just let me do the live and leave me alone. Dang. But anyway, it will do that in two. So while we wait for that one, let's go back over to the Halloween. Let's get our next Halloween one. This is the one. Is this the one we just did? The mushroom, the tree. Yeah, that one. That was the next one. That was the next one. Let me throw this on here. That was the next one. All right. We're going to throw it on, throw it on. I need to probably did the background remover for you. Did I do that? All right. And then we wait for another one. So, what's the next one? A full moon pack, a pumpkin village. Let's do B. All right. And let's go back to the woman and see if she's ready. Oops, I went the wrong one. Oh, la la la. There she is. She got blonde tips on her braids, like I said. She holding the phone. Okay. Now sure is. She's a little short. So I think that's the camera angle, the low angle, the tall. She's supposed to be tall, but I think it's the camera angle that makes her look short. I'm gonna say change the camera angle. Change the camera angle to overhead. So I'm gonna have it change the camera angle. See what it look like overhead. So that's the black woman one that you can make your black women art with. And the sticker lab is where you make your stickers at. So that's where we doing stickers. Okay, let's pick this A C. I need a programmer to remember what I picked. I mean, it can add, it can, if you still on the same thing and you always picking grid, and I wanted to remember that. So we ain't got to keep doing it. So I need to program that in. Just remember what I'm picking if I'm still on the same thread. So just remember what I'm picking. Let's see. So I do find stuff when I be going through the bot. I be like, I really don't like that the way they do that. So let me program the bot to not do that and do something, do it another way. So all I gotta do is go in and program it. So it won't do that. Let me see if I can hit the wrong thing. Let me see. That picture came out. Now see how it's an overhead shot now. So you can change the camera angles of your stuff. Isn't that cool? I put that in there. When I programmed the bot, I put that in there to change the camera angles and to code the camera angles. That way you'll get the PDF of all the specs and the camera angles and the presets. You'll get those because it's presets in here. Plus I have it where it will give me Etsy SEO and stuff. And then I program it the new way they want you to do your title on Etsy. They don't want you to stuff keywords on Etsy no more. So I had took that paragraph where they said don't do it, and I put it into the bot training so it can train it to don't stuff keywords in the title, just give you a title. Okay, I like this one. This is cute. I like it. Look, the overhead shot. See, you can change the camera angles. What I tell you, you can change. And if I want her to wear another color, what if I want her to wear a let's say wear a Gucci white top. So we just gonna change her top. Wear a Gucci. Let's see if we can get them Gucci letters on that top. So we're gonna see. We experiment. We're gonna see if we can do it. Oh, these are just little pumpkins. Cute. All right. So we got some more stickers from the sticker lab. The sticker lab, y'all. The sticker lab is what's next. And it's good for crafters. Y'all crafters there that I want me to build y'all bot. What I can do if I build it, because when I build it on my own ChatGPT. But I can build it and get the code and give you the code, and you just put it in your thing when you and then you can have it as yours. I can do it like that, you know, and all you got to do is change the name of it and tell the bot to change the name and change your profile picture, and it changes it. So it ain't no biggie. But yeah, of course, it's a fee if I do it for you. If you want a bot for a certain thing. So this one has like black. So I can change the background to white so you can see. Oh, I changed the whole color. My bad. What's that noise? Let's go toilet. I don't know what that noise was. I look. I don't trust nothing after this place flooded. I don't trust no noise in the bathroom. I had to go get these stickers. Oh, I got the stickers. And this is what it comes out to. And then I just take this off. And all the stickers should be on the sublimation sticker paper. And that's how they come out. And that's how I do the sublimation sticker paper. And see how rich the colors look? They're probably like sublimation. So all the registration marks for the Romeo is on there. So this is where I just put it in the Romeo and let the Romeo cut it. Once I take the paper off, and the paper's off, and then I just put it in the Romeo. And you see it's the opposite direction. That's why you take the mirror off. See how the corner arrows on that side now? Because it got put on here. And then I just stick this on my board if I can. Because this curls up, this paper curls up a little bit, so I got to put some tape on it. Tape it down. Because it curls up. I'm tired of these sinuses, man. Because it's like my ears, I feel like it's going to explode with sinus pressure. I'm just tired of it. If I can get rid of this stuff one day. Like one day I just want to wake up and my sinuses is gone. And I gotta deal with no more. Because I ain't never had them this long. Usually after I take amoxicillin, they be gone. But I don't know what's going on in this state. when I lived in Maryland, I was fine. Then I moved where my daughter is. I'm not fine. You know what I'm saying? It's worse. I'm like, what is happening? What do I have this cut sitting on? Let me put it on 30 because this is a thicker paper than the other paper. And I wanted to cut through. So I'm going to put it on 30. All right. What? We read the registration marks? Can't believe it. On the first go round, it actually read my registration marks. That's a miracle in itself. Oh, they ain't really touching from the cut. Like, all right, we all done. Okay, so they should be all cut out right here. Hopefully, I got enough pressure on them. They are cut out. I probably could have had a little more pressure on them because they would have peeled off on the mat. But that's enough. They did good. I probably could have put 40 instead of 30 or 35. Probably 35. So, because they would have came out like popped off the mat. If I hit them at 35, I just got to pull them off. But they off. And there's my little stickers. So this is sticker paper. So when I peel this off, when I'm ready to stick them on something, I just peel the back off and it sticks on whatever. It sticks on whatever it's going to stick on once I peel it off. And so you just peel it off. Boom. And you got a sticker. And I got a sticker. And I can stick it on whatever I'm going to stick it on. I don't know what I'm going to stick it on, but well, I don't